1.
A winner of the 2024 GMTK Game Jam, Nested is a standout puzzle game that transforms the familiar concept of nesting dolls into an intricate mechanical system. The core gameplay involves stacking dolls to match specific size and color requirements at designated nodes. What really elevates this beyond simple matching is how the dolls function as interactive puzzle elements themselves. Color-coded doors restrict passage based on doll colors, while size relationships determine whether you can enter larger open dolls or manipulate smaller ones. The puzzles get more complex with a couple added mechanics, including changing color, changing your size, character switching, and destructive elements like bombs. It's great to see these smaller Game Jam entries turn into full-fledged games, and proof that even a simple idea can turn into a really good one.
Number 2.
Hand-painted artwork is found throughout Tyto, a platformer where players control Yali, a young owlet separated from his family in a forest dominated by vultures. The game centers on Yali's rescue and upbringing by a mouse rebellion, where Yali brings a unique advantage: the power of flight. Flight mechanics drive the core gameplay as players navigate through treetop environments, uncovering secrets while pursuing dual objectives: finding your family and liberating the forest. Gliding can be used to gain a superior spot or uncover secrets. And the way the environment responds to Yali is already impressive despite being earlier in its development. We're definitely going to keep an eye on this one. This week's video is sponsored by the KP40 wireless controller from Baitong, an award-winning gaming brand based in China. The KP40 is their elite wireless controller that features a slick, comfortable design and a 1000 Hz polling rate. The dual sticks use tunnel magnetoresistance, or TMR, to reduce stick drift and increase accuracy, as well as adjustable force rings to get the right amount of tension. With customizable macro keys, turbo, and RGB lights, you can really make it your own personal controller. The KP40 controller feels and looks like an elite device, whether you're just trying the latest FPS or making your own. Check out the link in the description for more info.
Number 3.
The infection gets completely flipped in Pathogenic, a 2D roguelike twin-stick shooter that puts you in control of the disease. You play as a parasitic organism trying to take over a human host by hunting down and destroying immune cells, scavenging them for parts, and adding them to your own body. You can mix and match different components, lashes help you move around, mitochondria give you energy, and secretors let you attack from far away. The building system lets you create different strategies with these pieces, and maybe some overpowered combinations that can make you an unstoppable pandemic waiting to happen. The game takes place inside a randomly generated human body. You'll move through lungs, heart chambers, and brain networks, each with different challenges. The physics make every cell and projectile feel alive, and just a little bit squishy. It's a slightly weird concept that gives you solid customization options and an engaging world to explore.
Number 4.
The puzzle game developers behind A Monster's Expedition have created Spooky Express, a train routing game set in a spooky theme park. Your job is to manage train routes to get monster passengers to their destinations while keeping them away from human passengers who absolutely cannot ever meet the monsters. It's a tricky challenge where you need to plan efficient routes while following safety rules. The puzzle design starts simple but gets more complex as you go, and with over 100 levels, you'll meet different monster types that each behave differently, forcing you to constantly change your approach as it gets more difficult. Filled with a spooky sense of humor and some dark comedy, it's a puzzle game that might have you dying to play. And before we get to our last spot, congrats to last week's winner, The Cave Diver. Be sure to vote for your favorite in the comments to have them included in this year's Godot Game Awards. And like last year, just because a game doesn't win its week, it doesn't mean it can't be included in the awards.
Number 5.
Set in a dystopian future where traditional gaming has been replaced with nanobot piloting, Sellsword is a unique shooter about fighting microscopic robots called Rust that eat people from the inside. You play as a hired gun who pilots nanoships through human bodies using full 6 degree of freedom movement like the Descent classics of long ago. The game turns human biology from bloodstreams to organs to your war zone. You'll work through a 12-mission campaign facing different enemy types, from organized robot squads to huge swarms. Ship and weapon upgrades keep the game fresh and give you new abilities as you progress, making your way through the human body. With multiple difficulties and a slight edge of dark humor, get ready to gear up for MediWeapon consumer products, where the health professionals will be inside you shortly.